Yes, I know that Omarion Hampton only got 2 carries in the NFL Hall of Fame game tonight, but that's not going to stop me from hyping him up anyway. What people didn't want to admit coming out of this past year's draft about Omarion Hampton and Ashton Jeanty is that the gap between those two was not as wide as what it was thought to be. What Omarion Hampton did at North Carolina over the past 2 seasons was nothing short of incredible. North Carolina isn't a school that has high-end talent where they recruit a bunch of 5- and 4-star guys. Omarion Hampton, his last 2 years at North Carolina, he was number 1 and number 2 in FBS and yards after contact. This is the definition of what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Omarion Hampton is the unstoppable force. The immovable objects are everybody on the other side of the ball trying to bring this locomotive down. If you ever saw that movie called Unstoppable with Denzel Washington when he's trying to stop that train that has no driver in it, Omarion Hampton is that train in that movie, because it's impossible to bring this brother down unless you have an army around him. He doesn't go down off first contact. He has a lot of similarities in his game to what Ezekiel Elliott did in his prime, his first few seasons in the league before he fell off. He's explosive. He has instant acceleration. As soon as he gets the ball, he's running downhill. And what's even scarier about Omarion Hampton is how well he moves for a guy that's supposed to be 6 foot, 225 pounds. The guy ran 4.46 in the 40-yard dash. Ashton Jeanty is better than Omarion Hampton. I feel he's going to have a really fantastic rookie season. But Omarion Hampton is not going to be too far off. I would not be surprised if we see Ashton Jeanty and Omarion Hampton both run for over 1,200 yards in their rookie years, because the gap between the two is not as wide as what you think. For Omarion Hampton to move at this size is a crime. He also has really good vision. Normally when guys are this big, if you don't want the starting quarterback of your favorite team to play like Anthony Richardson, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, check us out, JT Sports, on all podcasting platforms. Give us a 5-star review on Apple and Spotify. Let's get back to the video. They don't have the best vision. They're running into offensive linemen. They just are nothing but sheer force. Omarion Hampton, it's the complete opposite. He also has really good hands coming out of the backfield as well. Don't be shocked if Omarion Hampton, like Ashton Jeanty, quickly submits himself as one of the best running backs in the league. If you are one of those fantasy football players out there, you need to make sure that you grab up Omarion Hampton. On all of my fantasy teams, I have both Omarion Hampton and Ashton Jeanty. I got Ashton Jeanty as my RB1. He's been my first pick in every draft. That's the first overall pick in the fantasy football league that I drafted in last night. And everybody was shocked that I drafted Ashton Jeanty so high. And 2 rounds later, I doubled back and I got Omarion Hampton as my flex. And you put Omarion Hampton in a Greg Roman offense, people forget how good of an offensive coordinator Greg Roman truly is, because he got scapegoated for the Ravens' shortcomings in the playoffs. He was perceived to be the dude who was holding back Lamar Jackson. Well, in the 11 years that Greg Roman has been an offensive coordinator, 9 of those seasons, he's had a top 5 rushing attack. He had a 5-year span from 2015 to 2020 when he led the NFL in rushing yards every season during that span. This dude specializes in pounding that rock. And you give him a talented back like Omarion Hampton, the sky is the limit for him. The sky for Omarion Hampton is maybe he becomes the best running back in football. There's a reason why he went in the first round along with Ashton Jeanty. I'm trying to tell you. Not even trying to tell you. I'm trying to warn you that Omarion Hampton is going to be an elite back by the end of this season. You may feel like I'm overreacting all of this because of one preseason game. This isn't really me overreacting to what he did tonight in the Hall of Fame game. This is just me telling you about Omarion Hampton based off what I've seen tonight and what I've watched out of him when he was playing at North Carolina. He had back-to-back seasons with over 1,500 yards rushing. This is not your average big power back. He is way faster and way more elusive than what you normally see out of a guy this size. This is what you look for in the first round running back. When you draft a running back in the first round, you're looking for somebody that has rare size, speed, and athleticism. You're looking for a running back that has not only just a good blend of power and finesse, but also has really good vision. You put Omarion Hampton in this Greg Roman offense behind one of the best offensive lines in the NFL with a head coach that does nothing but pound the air out of the football, it's going to be a recipe for a really good career and a really productive rookie season.